Is sports betting legal in your state? I'd like to know because it is not legal in my state yet. What's up, guys? Ken from Picking Duck here to talk to you guys about sports betting legalization. Is sports betting legal in your state? I'd like to know because it is not legal in my state yet. And we're also going to talk about where is it going legal next? And if it's not currently legal in your state, when will it be legal? So right now, the sports betting is legal in 8 states, and I think Illinois is about to be the 9th one, but I'm not sure as of today, but they might still be having some problems with the bill. But that's the state that's on a bubble right now. But as of right now, you've got Nevada, of course, everybody knows that. You got New Jersey, who's the next biggest sports betting state, and actually, I think in May, they may have taken in more sports betting bets than Nevada. Is that because, it's legal now and all of a sudden everybody wants to go play? I don't know. But their tally it could be, or I think it actually for the month of May, it beat out Nevada's sports betting. You also have West Virginia, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Delaware, and also the last one is New Mexico, which is only under Indian casinos, I think. But that East Coast is getting hammered with sports betting. You guys love your sports betting out there. Are you guys on the East Coast? Are you guys still playing with your local book? Are you playing offshore, or have you guys finally switched over to the sports books that are closer to you? And I'd like to know why you have not switched or why you have switched. It'd be interesting to know. But as I was saying about New Jersey, one of the largest when they had the highest, when they beat out Nevada just this past May in their sports betting tally, it was actually 2 companies that made out, I believe, 80% of those bets. Can you guys guess which 2 companies those are? I bet you can, but first let me show you some of the sportsbook operators that are competing within all of those states. So we have here Nevada. You've got all these sports books in Nevada. So some of them run their own sports books, like the Wynn, they run their own sports books. CG Technology, they run a few sports books. MGM is running their own. William Hill operates a few books in different casinos. South Point, they run their own. So these are some casinos with their own sports books. Westgate, of course, you know them, and so these are some of the more popular sports books. But take a look at what's going on in New Jersey. You've got even more sports book operators that are operating in that tiny little space. And with New Jersey being so small versus Nevada, they've taken in way more they've taken in more bets than Nevada has, which is crazy. So I'm sure they're taking in all the bets from New York and everything around there, but it's pretty wild that New Jersey has done that. So, and the 2 companies that have done the best is, of course, FanDuel and DraftKings. Is that a surprise to you? Because they were actually really just fantasy sports companies, right? And now they enter the sportsbook space, which, they've built such a great brand for themselves that now everybody knows them in the sports industry. So it's like, I'm going to play over at FanDuel and DraftKings. They probably also have an app. I'm not sure about all the mobile betting right now. I'd have to look all that up. But if you guys are using FanDuel or DraftKings app, let me know. How is it? You've also got in West Virginia these 4 operators there: Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, You got, it's one, I think this is just one little casino, Delaware, and this New Mexico. So US Bookmaking, I think, is the one who operates under that Indian gaming license. So these are some of the sportsbook operators. Look how many operators there are in sportsbooks. And last time I was over in Boston sports betting shows, everybody wants to start a sportsbook. And you know, I'm sure you would love to start a sports book if you have the money. And it's really not just about the money. Well, first of all, you really got to have some deep pockets. But even if you did have the deep pockets, just getting that licensing is not something that's very simple. You'd have to get licensed for every state. So you see here, DraftKings FanDuel is operating in West Virginia and New Jersey, but hey, they don't have nothing in Nevada, you know, maybe because they can't get licensed or there's no licenses available. You know, they can't operate in Rhode Island. So that's where it gets tricky when it comes to starting a sports book. But let's take a look at the map of the US regarding that. So you've got about 8 states that are fully legalized, 3 more coming in 2019: Arkansas, New York, DC, and actually Illinois also. So here's some of the states that's also moving towards legalization. Here's my state, California. Yippee! I'm sure that's going to be a long battle, maybe in 2020. These 11 states have no activity with sports betting. Sorry guys if you're in those states. Surprised on, what is it, Colorado? You guys are pretty lenient when it comes to a lot of other things like drugs and stuff, but when it comes to sports gambling, I guess it's a big no-no. So these are this is the current landscape in the sports betting industry. Let me know if you guys are playing on a local sports betting app now. If you guys switched over, I'd be interested to know why you have or have not. That's all for today. Good luck. Oh, by the way, this is, you guys probably already seen this, but let me show you why it's an over-under hat. Take a look. Oh, you see that O and the U? That over-under hat. Check it out. Go to betterculture.com. Get yourself a hat, guys, if you're into sports betting. That's it for today. Have a good one, guys.